Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
boss.
Hardik. Good morning,
Good morning.
Victor, Ankit, and good morning, everyone.
Good
Cool.
morning, boss.
Good morning.
Good
Guys,
morning.
as per the today's agenda, we are here into the day 4 of our 55 live interactive sessions. Are you agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Cool,
Yes.
thank you. Okay,
Yes.
and in the day four means today we are going to learn everything. Means I will take your one session. I will teach everything about the DevOps in this session. Okay, what are the roles and responsibility? What all things you have to be aware about the DevOps engineer that will be covered up in the today's session. Okay, means I will teach you what exactly the DevOps is, why the DevOps team has been founded, why in every company means around 70 to 80% companies DevOps team has been created, why this team has been created, who can become the DevOps engineer. This is also I'm going to cover up into today's session. Real-time problems into the software development lifecycle and has to be solved by the DevOps engineer. That also we will discuss in the today's session. Problems, some problems and some solution we will discuss. We will discuss about the agile, we will discuss about the waterfall, and we will discuss about the DevOps cycle also in the today's session. Okay, we will discuss about what are the roles and responsibility of the DevOps engineer. Okay, and then we will get to know that what all things DevOps engineer has to be aware, means which all areas the DevOps engineer will be get connected, will be explore. This is also will be covered into the today's session. Task of DevOps engineer: as soon as you will join in any of the company as a DevOps engineer, what all task you are going to get it, that also will be discussed into the today's session. DevOps pipeline, and one more thing I feel I have missed it: who can become the DevOps engineer. Also we will discuss in between who can become the DevOps engineer. First I will teach you what exactly the DevOps roles and responsibility, what all tasks are there. Then I will come up into one of the question that who can become the DevOps engineer also, and I will talk with you as well that you can become the DevOps engineer or not. Make sense? Yes or no? Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. And we will discuss about the 6 C's, multiple phases of DevOps engineer, and then around 9:15, 9:30, as soon as this part will be get completed, all Q&A will be taken care. Okay. And in between, if you face any of the problem, you can definitely ask with me in between as well. Cool. Okay. But before that, some people will definitely ask that because this is a day 4. Where is the day 1, 2, and 3 recordings? Guys, where it is? Where it is available?
On the YouTube.
LMS.
LMS
LMS
and
and
as well
YouTube,
as
both
YouTube.
the place. LMS and well as on the YouTube as well. For that, because what is the YouTube link? What is the LMS link? If you don't know, no need to worry. You have to come into the website www.clouddevopshub.com. As soon as you will come into this website, you will get one pop-up. Batch 38 starting on the 12th Feb. Yes, this has been started on 12th Feb. So that you can cross it and you can come into the join current batch. The current batch is running as 38. You can click on this link and here you will get a syllabus also, means what all things we are going to cover up into the next 55 days. Bookmark it, please bookmark it. It will be very very helpful for you. Okay. And second is the playlist. If you want to see on the YouTube as well, yes, the day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4 video will be completed. Make sense? Cool. Is that simple?
Yes,
But
sir.
sir, sorry, sir. interrupt.
Mhm.
But do we need any login credentials for that?
For that YouTube,
No, for this cloud DevOps.
yeah, see,
This.
Hardik, you are a registered student, yes or no?
Yes, yes,
Hardik, you are a registered student, then I have added you into one of the WhatsApp group as well.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
no?
Right, right.
Right? As I have added you into the WhatsApp group, this is the WhatsApp group batch 38. Okay. In the WhatsApp group, yesterday I have sent it one message also. First watch this how to use the LMS. Have you checked
Achha.
this video? Have you checked? Yes or no?
No, no.
No. Okay. Then take as a homework. Okay.
Okay,
Watch this video, please. Okay.
okay,
If
sure.
you are not able to find this video into the chat, if you are into this group, how to use the LMS video is there. If you are not able to find the video into the chat, no need to worry. You can come into the group and come into the description. Okay. First, watch me how to use the LMS system. I have just created a 10-minute video. I have explained everything.
Okay,
Okay, cool. Guys,
okay.
whoever don't know how to use the LMS, what to do, where to click, it's very simple. But if you really want to see, you can able to. Cool, fine. Guys, yes, no.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Okay, cool. Now I'm coming back, and guys, I want everyone to be active into the group. Okay, if someone is asking any question, please help each other. Okay, the intention of creation of group is that only. Make sense? right? At this point, the technical questions are not coming, but I want the technical questions should come into this group so that you can help each other. Thank you. Now I'm coming here. I'm coming into the day 4. Okay. And obviously you know where is the syllabus. Okay, I will show you again. Okay, don't call this a syllabus, we will call as a tracking sheet. Whatever the things we have completed, we are going to make it green into this piece. Okay, now DevOps tool demo in the last class we have already taken care, so I'm just making it black. Okay, it is completed. Okay, now in this day we are going to discuss everything about DevOps. So this is the day which we are discussing, or we are continuing for the next one. And as I committed you that I will teach you the DevOps, I will teach you the AI related things as well. Yes, in this session, AI related things will be there for sure. Okay. Now I am coming here into the very simple question, what exactly the DevOps is. If you are able to give the answer, please go ahead. What is DevOps? Go ahead, guys.
The development plus operations.
Yes, the DevOps keyword has been created with the two words development and operation. Cool. Okay. What else?
DevOps is a process, it's a automated process where all the it is a methodology or strategy to automate the process.
Yes, DevOps follow something with the help of that process. Okay, the process name CI, CD, CD, CTT, CD. Okay, this type of processes DevOps follows, and it will automate the software development lifecycle, or software development lifecycle run faster. Good, Giri. What else? Guys, do you feel that if you are not able to give the DevOps definition also, you are eligible to sit into the interview for higher package? Do you feel? Are yes, no, no, right? At least you have to speak up. Okay, what exactly the definition is, and you have to be aware about it. Okay, cool, no worries, it's my responsibility, I will give it to you. Okay, but guys, if you will learn the DevOps by own, okay, DevOps is primarily dealing with the tools. Okay, if you will learn the DevOps by own, it will be very difficult. Okay, or you don't know which tool has to be learned and how much you have to learn. Because if you will see the DevOps life cycle or DevOps tools, there are so many tools are coming into the picture, like Git, Docker, GitLab, MNP, Docker, GitHub. So many tools are there, which there may be chances you are hear about it, or there may be chances you may not hear about it. And we don't know how much tool we have to learn, because if we talk about the Google Cloud GCP, GCP has 200 services. If I'm talking about AWS, yes, AWS also has 200 services. If I'm talking about Azure, Azure also has 200 services. Is that possible? We can able to learn all these things by own? What do you
No.
say?
Not
No, right?
possible.
It's very difficult, right? And this is the tool, these are the set of tools which we have to learn it. Okay, I think on the day one also we have discussed this part, but we have to discuss, or we have to primarily learn set of tools which is to be very straightforward, or which are going to be used in every MNCs. Are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
instead of this you must have to come into this part. Okay, if you still feel that what all these tools where exactly it is, so I have created this roadmap. Okay, in this roadmap, from the day number 21 to, okay, from the day number 21 to last, okay, all the DevOps tools which has to be covered up, how much has to be covered up, what all thing has to be learned, this has been mentioned into this PPT or this link. Okay, I'm giving this link also to you guys so that you can bookmark it and it will be helpful for you. Okay. Now, after this, if anyone is not in any of the WhatsApp group, if you are not in any of the WhatsApp group, you are watching this video on the YouTube, please have a look, or please scan this barcode and join this community so that you will get a weekly updates as well. Okay. Now, definition of DevOps. What exactly the DevOps is? When? Okay, I'm talking about when developers. Who are developers, guys? Who are developers?
Who is doing
Who write the
programming?
codes?
Who write the code. Okay, who are testers?
It's just
Testers,
that code.
It
they
Those who
after
test the
developing the
code.
code, they are trying to test our
Correct.
code.
After the code has been written, code has been packed as a artifact, okay, or build. Simple English, build. Okay. Build has to be tested by the test engineers. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Okay. You can call as a build, you can call as an artifact also, that is also fine. Okay, cool. And what is IT operation team? What is IT operations?
Operation teams
Infrastructure
in the
team.
DevOps.
Infrastructure team. Okay, or wherever this code has to be get deployed and has to be maintained 24/7. Who will maintain it? Operation team or the IT operation teams. Okay, when these three teams work together, okay, for the development of software, any of the software they are going to develop. Okay, let's take an example, simple clock. Okay, this is just a clock. Okay, 8 a.m. Okay, 8 a.m. Okay, this is just a small clock. If they are developing this clock, they have to follow the software development life cycle. And when they keep their process of the software development life cycle into the sync, what developer is doing, what QA people are doing, what IT operation people are doing it, to keep their process into the sync has to be worked by the DevOps engineer. Sometimes developer what they do we don't know or no one knows, right? Sometimes QA people what they do, where exactly they are testing, what they are testing it, if people not aware about it. So there is a one more new team has to be created so that this three teams keep into the sync. Okay, or their cycle or their work has to be run smoothly or fastly. That's why the new team has been created. The team name is DevOps. Make sense? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and in this software development life cycle, multiple teams are getting involved in development any of the software. Okay, when multiple teams involved in completing of the software, major teams are development, testings or IT operation. In the team lot of issues happen. Sometimes the developers and QA people fight with each other. Sometimes or every time the developer and the operation people never talk. Okay, because they don't know each other, they are not sitting together. Someone is sitting into the US, someone is sitting into the India, and someone is sitting into the another floor, someone is sitting into the another floor. They don't know each other. Okay, so there may be chances lot of issues happen, or there may be chances lot of miscommunication happen, because how the analysis business analyst people will give the information to the developers, developer will pass some information to here, some people will pass the information from here and here to here. And when the things come into the IT operation team, okay, the problem is like they will not get the proper information. Are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so when this type of problem happen, or if any of the miscommunication happen, any of the problem happen into the development of the software, then the new team has been created. The new team is DevOps. Cool. Okay, when multiple teams involved into the software development life cycle, in between there are any of the issue happen, any of the miscommunication happen, to solve the problem the new team has been created, that is a DevOps. Cool. Okay, now what exactly the more meaning of the DevOps? Okay, when now the question is, because what these people does, okay, they will do their set of, we DevOps engineer will do our set of activities, but we will get involved little bit into the development side, we may get involved into the little bit of QA, we may get little bit into the operation side. So basic knowledge of everything is required into this profile. Are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right, if you will say I don't know development is not only writing the code, there are so many processes also has to be followed. Okay, in the day 21 I will explain you completely about the development side, but development is not only writing the code, but yeah, 70% of the things are writing a code, but after that also code management activities will come. So that type of activity DevOps engineer will take care. Because is DevOps engineer will try do the testing also? No, we will not do the direct manual testing. What we will do it, we will automate the process of the testing. Okay, cool. Because is the DevOps engineer sitting to the IT operation 24/7? It's not mandatory. We will give some tools who will do the 24/7 monitoring for them. So what we are doing it, we are providing the tools to every team. Okay, that's why first we have to be aware about their process, and then we will suggest the right tool to perform that activity, so that the work will run smoothly, work will run faster. Make sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what exactly the DevOps definition is? Okay, if I will tell you. In yeah, DevOps actual guys, what this is just understanding. Now you have to give the definition. Okay, DevOps is a solution for the development and operation related issues and problems. DevOps engineer will solve the problem of any development and operation related activities. Okay. Can anyone read this definition, please? Any one of you? And I will explain. It will be good. Read it, please.
Yeah, DevOps and help the team for communication, collaboration, and integration.
Correct. DevOps is a team, okay, who will help into the communication. If two teams are there, they are sitting into the different location, different floors. DevOps will help to communicate with each other. Okay. DevOps will help into the collaboration as well. Okay. If let assume this team is doing separate work, what he will do, you both team can be combined and do the activity. So that this is called collaboration will happen. There may be chances these two teams are not talking with each other. So DevOps will give some centralized tool so that this team can also work, this team can also work into the same tool so that their integration will get started. DevOps help into the communication, collaboration, and integration. Make sense? Yes or no? Getting my point? Yes, no.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Someone please read this definition. Go ahead.
DevOps aims to shorten the software development lifecycle and provide continuous delivery with high quality software.
Correct. DevOps has an aim. Why this team has been created? There is an intention behind it so that what will happen, the software development life cycle, all the phases should run faster. Let assume earlier it's taking 3 months or 2 months of time. With the help of DevOps team, the software development life cycle should run faster, and it provides the continuous delivery. If the software development life cycle run faster, the software delivery will be faster. Okay, one thing. And if the multiple times same thing will happen, multiple time testing will happen, then what will happen, the quality of software will also be high. So what is the aim of the DevOps team? The aim of the team is the software delivery should be run faster continuously, as well as the quality should be get created. It makes sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
guys, you have to
Yes.
remember this definition. Okay, you have to remember, because in the interview sometimes you have to speak the definitions as well. Are you agree? Yes or no, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What is another definition, please? Someone read it.
DevOps is the streamlined solution of the IT activities involved in development, which is DevOps, Dev, and IT operations.
Correct. DevOps is a streamlined solution. Sometimes we have lot of solutions, right? Let us assume we have hundreds of solutions. It's not like that we will give the new solution for everyone. Okay. We will provide this proven solution which will definitely work. Okay. So streamlined solution or proven solution we will provide so that development and operation teams can work smoothly. Make sense? Guys, if someone will ask, you are able to speak these definitions? Yes, no?
Yes, we can. We just have to
Everyone?
read it
Everyone?
few
Yes.
times.
Okay.
Yes, we
Thank
can.
you. Cool. Thank you. Now, next point. Who can become a DevOps engineer? Okay. If you are into the support role, because you are already into the IT operation. Okay. If you are already into the IT operation, okay, you know the operation part, you know already the ops part. If you're not into the Linux admin also, we have a 1 week of session from tomorrow onwards to the 1 week. Complete this week. I will make you the Linux admin person. Okay. If you are not anything, if you are a completely non-technical person or whatever you are, from tomorrow onwards, you will become a Linux admin. If you are already administrator or whatever the administrator, you have any software administrator, in the DevOps also we have lot of tools and we will manage the tools, right? Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform. So this many tools also we are going to manage. So we are the administrator, or any of the administrator can become the DevOps engineer. If you feel that because I'm already into the networking profile, it's okay. Here also into the cloud, we have to create a network. So you can very easily, you can become a cloud or DevOps engineer. Okay. If you are thinking you are a manual tester, means you are already into the dev environment. Okay. If you are already into the dev environment, it will be very easy. Just learn little bit of ops and you can become a DevOps person. Okay. If you are a developer, you will say I am already a developer. If you learn little bit of operation activities, you can become a DevOps engineer. Fresher who don't know anything, better learn with the technology so that your starting package will also be very. Make sense? So I can say anyone can become a DevOps engineer. If still you are feeling that you can become a DevOps engineer or not, you can ask with me. Please go ahead. If anyone is still feeling that because I can become DevOps engineer or not, I can help you out right away.
Sir, I have 2 to 3 years gap. May I?
Giri, see, you have a gap. There is a reason for the gap, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
right? So in the gap also you did something.
I'm just doing internship in Python as a Python
Correct.
intern.
Means you are already into the dev side, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you will learn little bit of operation also, yes, it is possible. If you have a gap, as I told you, Giri, multiple times, what I told, I will give you one of the internship certificate. Correct?
Yes, sir.
What is from your side? See, I will give you one of the internship certificate. You can put and you can go for the interviews. Okay? Or you are already doing the development Python related thing. Well and good. But what you have to do it in the next 2 months? What is your aim? You have to build the confidence. Are you agree?
Sir, yes, sir.
Right? If you will able to build the confidence, you will able to speak into the interview within 1 month, within 2 months, you will able to crack the job. Guys, are you agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Totally agree with you.
Right? Point number one. Second, you have to build the confidence in speaking. Point number one. Second, you have to speak up with the skills. Okay, you have to develop some skills. Guys, if you have a gap also, no need to worry. But if you have a skills, you can able to solve the problems or you can able to fulfill the gap also. Because interview will definitely ask what you did in the 1 year, what you did into the 2 year or 5 years of the gap. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, correct.
That time you have to be answerable that I did this and I'm very confident into this part. That's it. Guys, how many people are agree with me?
We agree.
Everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to build the
Yes.
confidence. How the confidence will be built? If you will read the things, if you will spend some time into the learning, then confidence will come. Okay, second, you have to build the skills. Okay, because if someone will ask what you did, you have to say I was doing this, I was learning this, I was learning cloud, I was learning linux, I was learning this. Ask me the questions. If you will say confidently, definitely your interviews will be get great. Fine.
Yep. Vikas, I have a doubt. I have been working in SAP technology since
Okay.
6 years. So,
SAP, wait. SAP is also coming into the some administration, yes or no?
yep, I have been working on cloud,
You are not working or working?
working, both on premise and cloud.
Already you are working in the cloud. Okay. Your SAP software also installed into the cloud, correct?
Yes,
Right. So what we can say that you are already a little bit a cloud administrator also,
yes,
right? If you know little bit, if I will teach you little bit of Linux development activities or operation activities, then you can become a cloud and DevOps engineer,
yep.
and your package will be more than the DevOps engineer, right?
Yes, I have another doubt. As this course is for both freshers and experienced people,
Correct.
how will it differ in interview? Though it is
See,
not, yeah,
first
not,
thing, skills matters, right? Yes or no?
yeah,
It doesn't matter fresher or experience, but see, question will start if you're not able to speak the DevOps definition, no one will go into the higher level. Correct? Your
yes,
base should be very strong. Right? And definitely, Archana, this type of question every time came into my batch that because I have a 10 years of experience, is this suitable for me or not? Okay. So I can say that if you have a experience, if you have a skills, we will combine your previous experience. See, I'm not telling you to write directly 6 years. You have a 6 years of SAP experience, correct?
hmm, yes,
Right? And I'm not telling you directly that write the SAP experience as a DevOps experience as a 6 year. No, 3 years you can write this, and 3 years you can write as a cloud or DevOps experience so that your package will be high. Let assume in the 6 years how much package you are getting. Just an assumption, any nearby package,
it's
Archana,
below 20.
below 20. Okay, let
Yes,
assume
yes,
below 20 you are. Okay, so
yep,
at this point, if you will learn this thing also, if at least with the help of this 10 lakh or 15 lakh package you get with this 3 years of experience, then your package can become 30 lakhs. Yes or no?
yep,
Right? So I'm not telling you have to write everything. No, you have to say at least 2 to 3 years of cloud and DevOps experience, whatever I am going to deliver, then combine everything and then crack the job.
okay, yep, got it.
Make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, yes,
Right? So that your package will get increased. Otherwise, you will come into the segregated zone. Okay? Like how I will get 20 to 30 now. You will see, think it. If you do the same activity, is that possible? You can able to get 20 to 30 package?
it depends on the company basically.
Company,
If,
but little bit difficult, right? Skills need to be get added, correct?
yes, yes, I
And if
agree.
you will say because I am 30, I reach 30, how can I make 30 to 40 or 50? I can say add one certificate also and ask 5 lakh extra. right? Yes
Yeah.
or no? I
Yes.
will tell everyone that learn little bit of AI also. I will teach the AI in the Python, okay, and ask 5 lakh extra so that your package can go to 40. Means if you will add the skills, then only it will be easy to ask the package. Make sense?
Yeah. Because I have been working in AI in SAP, but SAP is a niche technology
I
and
agree.
it's not everywhere. So
Correct.
that is
It's a
why I was,
see. It's not a problem. See, it's a good. Okay, it's not a problem. Okay, you are expert into some part already. Correct.
yeah.
To become an expert into some more things. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, if you see, if you are already into the cloud, if you don't know the cloud services, then it's a problem, right? So learn the cloud services. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, Archana,
Thank
I
you.
think you are happy, satisfied with the answer, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Anyone else, guys? Anyone who feel that because I can become cloud or DevOps engineer or not, I'm currently this. If you have a doubt, please ask with me. No, good. Thank you. Okay, now in the traditional way, yes, earlier what happened, or most of the time, or 5 years back, what was happened? The developer has written the code, he created a build. Now let assume he written the code into the Java language, okay, and he created a build. How the Java language will become a build? What is the command? What is the tool?
Maven. Do the
Perfect, Maven. Okay, Maven. Okay, what is the command?
Maven build, Maven clean,
Command.
Maven build.
I think it's compile. Uh,
Command. I need a command.
Maven install.
Command. I need a command. Guys, you feel that you know how Maven is a build tool. Okay? But what is
Yes.
the command? Interview will ask the command. Technical things. What is the command? The command is mvn install. Correct? Yes or no? Install or package. As soon as you will run mvn install or mvn package command, the build will be get created. Giri, I think you are aware about it, but you are telling something wrong, right?
Yes, sir, yes.
It's MVN. Okay, Maven. Its name is Maven, but you have to say MVN. Okay. Now the build is created. Okay, build has been deployed into from dev environment to the QA environment. Okay, there may be chances when the QA people face this problem, development team will come and he will fix it, and the build will run into the QA environment. Okay, QA people did the testing, and then the same build will go into the ops environment, and now it has been breaked. Who is responsible, guys? Tell me who is responsible if the build is failed into the operation environment or production environment. Tell me.
DevOps, DevOps.
There is no DevOps at this point. I am talking about
both
traditional approach.
both involve
Traditional.
developer and QA.
Yes, development and QA both will be responsible for that. Okay, but operation activities happen or the maintenance activity happen on the Sunday. Okay, or Saturday. Dev or QA people will not be available. Then who is responsible?
Bridge will be open to involve other development.
ID
Sorry, your
Management
voice
operation.
is
team.
your
The
voice is not.
management is responsible.
ID
Management don't
operation.
know. Management don't know. Manager, what manager will do?
On
Right?
call.
On call, they are L1 people.
A
They will again
technical
call to
bridge will be
someone
open
else.
for this.
Yeah.
Guys,
this
give
this
some.
model is responsible, I feel, because
Yeah.
I think it's the waterfall model sort of thing. So
It's not a waterfall model. Guys, think it. See, operation people has deployed something into the environment and it has been breaked. Okay, developer will say this is not my responsibility. QA say in my environment everything is working. I given the working model, right? So operation team who don't have the knowledge, and if the problem happen, everyone will get affected, right? Business first thing, business affected, management affected, L1, L2, development, everyone will get affected. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? And
Yes.
this was the problem happen to these things we were facing this DevOps, and he will streamline the complete solution so that everyone will be aware how the deployment or how the releases should happen. So the problem will never happen. Okay, so that's why the DevOps team has been created into the market. Okay, cool. Again, now let's talk little bit about the development activity. Okay, and let's talk little bit about the operation activities. Guys, I want to talk some people who are the developers already here in this group. How many people are already developer?
I am
I means what's the name? Hardik.
Hardik.
Hardik, as a developer, what all things you are doing? Please help me out.
Planning, coding, some manual testing,
You are involving into the planning. Slow. You are involving into the planning. You are involving into the coding, writing a code. Okay. Then
creating, build.
you are involved into the building creation. Okay. And then you are responsible to hand over the build to the testers also. Right? This is your primary activity. Hardik, I'm talking about you. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, you are always you. This is your primary activity, and you are always involved into the new features creation. Okay, you are always involved into the product orientations. You have to always involve into the innovations as well. So that new product has to be developed every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. Yes or no?
Yes.
In every sprint, the new product or new application should come. Cool. Okay. One side. Second side, operation. Anyone from the operation team in this group? Anyone from the operations team, support side, administration activities?
Yes, Vikas.
Yes,
Sumit,
because
what all you are doing? Go ahead.
So we do the deployments first, whatever
You
the
do the
build team have.
deployment, correct. Whatever the after testing, whatever has been provided, you will do the deployments. Okay.
Then it is being released, then we monitor it.
You release, you make the deployment, and then you will monitor the complete
Monitor.
application. Okay. Your team is completely responsible that whatever the application has been deployed, it should work properly. Are you agree?
Yes.
Right? You are service oriented. You don't know about the development activity. The application should work up and running. That shall be your responsibility. Correct?
Correct.
Cool, thank you. And you work into the rotational shift as well, 24 bar, not 24/7, rotational shift. Okay, that application should up and run. That is your responsibility. Correct? So,
Correct.
guys, do you feel that these two different teams has their own set of roles and responsibilities? Correct? There may be chances developer people don't know what operation people do. Operation people don't know what developer people are doing. Correct. So we need a one team, one more team that knows little bit of development, that knows little bit of operations. We are not expert in anything, but we know little bit of development, we know little bit operation. That's why the new team has been created, that is DevOps. Make sense? Now I think you have enough answers how what DevOps engineers are doing. Rest, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now I will discuss some problems. Okay, I will discuss some problems of the DevOps engineers. Okay, let's take an example, code management. Okay, guys, if I will ask with you simple question, how to manage a code? Can anyone give me the answer? How the code has to be get managed?
Code is management in the like Bitbucket or GitHub repository.
Correct.
It's
Okay.
managed through version control.
Correct. Ajay, your answer is correct. Okay. It has to be managed with the version control. So let's take and leave the code. Okay. This is one of the Excel sheet. Okay. I'm managing with the version control. Let me see. Let me show you. Okay. If I will click here, whatever the changes are happening, whatever the changes, Ajay, be on mute, please, if you're not talking. Okay. Guys, be on mute if you're not talking. Okay. Background noise should not come. Okay. Now I'm talking about this Excel sheet, and whatever the changes are happening into this sheet also can is managed with that also managed into the form of versions. You are able to see, yes or no? For 17 Feb, this has version has been 14 Feb, this is the version, 12 Feb, this is the version. So different versions are available. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Different versions are there. Whatever the changes happen on the 30th January can be easily go into that place. Okay. So what I would like to say to you, okay, in simple term, code management. Okay, developers are writing the code. Some people earlier, 2 years back, 5 years back, people are mentoring the code into some notepad, Excel, or kind of thing. That's a very difficult. Are you agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right, that type of problems happen daily. Okay, so what exactly the things happen, the management of the code happen into the sum tool. Okay, so let me take an example. I'm opening some paint. Okay, so that I can explain you the things in a simple way. I'm taking example. Okay, I'm taking this is a clock. Okay, and we have to develop this clock. Okay. Yes, I'm asking a repeated question which I've asked into the day one also. Okay, this is the clock and you have to develop it. Um, let's take an example. The requirement has been decided that this clock has to be developed in by the language Python. Okay, now the language has been decided in the development environment. How the things will work, can you please help me out? How the things will work? This is the requirement and the language has been decided. How the developer people will do this work? Go ahead.
We need to first think what we need to make, and we need to just write a code.
This has been decided that the clock has to be get developed, okay, in the language Python. This is decided.
So
Now,
if we have a requirement, then we
Some
can
designing,
starting a code.
designing part.
now I will give the answer. Anyone is giving the answer?
Designing part.
Was the UI part?
Jira tickets.
Correct. Jayesh is telling Jira. Okay. The your Scrum Master will come. Okay. As a Scrum Master will come into the picture and he will create a Jira tickets. Okay. He will create a three different Jira tickets. Okay. One for the hour module, another for the minute module, and other for the AMPM feature. Okay. And this three different Jira tickets has to be assigned by the three different developers. Okay. Now I need some two to three people, guys. Please, anyone who has the highest experience here in this group. Anyone, please unmute and let me know your name. Please let me know your name.
Hardik
Ankit.
Pacha.
HAR. Hardik, how much is your experience?
12.
12 years. Good. Okay. What about others, guys? I need one more person, please. What's your name? Please let me know your
Sumit,
names.
9 years.
Sumit, 9 years. Good, great. Okay. I need one more person as a fresher, please. Anyone?
Giri.
Giri. Okay. Giri has a 2 years experience. Okay. Right now, guys, these three people are working together. Okay. Hardik has a 12 years experience. Sumit has a 9 years of experience, and Giri has a 2 years of experience. Giri get a requirement. You have to develop the AMPM feature. Okay. Sumit get a requirement that he has to develop a minute feature, and Hardik get a requirement he has to develop a hour feature. Okay. Now, what they will do? How much time Hardik will require to develop this feature, guys? Hardik, how much time will be required for you to do this
1 hour.
activity?
1
1
hour.
hour. Okay, 2 hours. I will give 2 hours. Okay.
Good.
What about Sumit? How much time it's required for you?
1 hour.
1 hour, no, yaar, 1 day at least. Okay, because you are a little bit less experienced. Okay.
Okay.
Giri, how much time is required for you?
So 5 to 7 days, sir.
Chalo, now, good. Okay, 4 to 5 days. Okay, will be required because Giri is a fresher. Correct? Yes or no? Guys, now what will happen? Hardik has written his code in the 2 hours. Okay, and Sumit has written the code in 1 hour. What do you feel that Hardik and Sumit has to wait for Giri code? What do you feel? We have to waste the Hardik time or Sumit time so that Giri code will be get complete. Then only we will build it, and then only the build will come. What do you say?
They push separately code.
No.
Then they are waiting for the Giri.
Correct. Ideally, what should happen? Okay, Hardik has completed his work, so Hardik has supposed to be push his code into some place, and he has to involve into some other place. Okay, in another query or another ticket has to be get assigned to him. As soon as Sumit work will be complete, Sumit has to push his code into some location. Okay, and he has to do involve into the another activity. As soon as the Giri work will be get completed, Giri will merge everything from that place. Okay, that place is known as GitHub. Okay, this place is known as GitHub. The code is available, everyone's code is available into the GitHub. Giri will merge everything and he will create a build, or if required Giri will pull Sumit or Hardik, anyone if required. Make sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So code management can be happen with the help of tool GitHub. Okay, and from Hardik machine to the GitHub, how the code will go? Which tool has to be required?
Git.
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 Okay, yes, you have to use the another tool called Git, and then the code will move into the GitHub. This Git and GitHub are the DevOps tool. So there may be chances sometime in your company developers are not using any of the SVN tool, source code management tool. Then we have to say that you have to use the Git and GitHub tool so that your code management will be very easy. Make sense? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Now I have a second question. Okay, incremental builds. Okay, let assume Giri has completed the build. Okay, Giri has completed it, but Giri is facing some problem. Okay, Giri is testing multiple times these features. Okay, but Hardik is sitting in the USA. Hardik is sitting into the USA. Giri has to wait for 8 hours every time that Hardik will come. Then only we will merge it or we will build it. Yes or no? What do you say?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No.
No, then give me the solution. No, then give me the solution.
Sir, why we are waiting?
Is the reason is sometime, okay, let us assume the code is not available in GitHub, then if any changes are happening by the Hardik, then it has to be wait. Yes, no? Then it has to be wait, right?
Yes.
If the code is available into the GitHub, no need to wait. Whenever the build, whenever the Giri want to do it, the build, it should work. Okay. Another thing is, okay, now this is just a small requirement. Let's assume it's a big requirement and multiple times the code has to be get pushed. Okay, multiple times code is getting pushed into the centralized location. Then build should get created. The Giri also not has to be get created. Build should get created automatically, because at the end, what is the command? How the build will be get created? What is the command has to be used? If it is Java code,
Maven
MVN
build
build,
install.
right? MVN
Yeah.
build or MVN package, right? If it's a Java code, only this command has to be get executed and build has to be get created, right?
Yes.
Right. So if we will automate this process, that as soon as the code came into the centralized location, this build should run. What is this process known as?
Continuous integration.
This
CI/CD.
process is known as
CI/CD.
CI, continuous integration. Okay. If instead of human being can do this activity can be done with the tool also. What is the tool who can do the CI activity?
Jenkins. Jenkins.
Okay, so we DevOps engineer, if there is a problem, see earlier the problem was code management. Now next problem is who will build it. Okay, because Hardik will say, why should I build it? Sumit will say, why should I build it? Okay, Giri, because of Giri we waited. So Giri, why should Giri waited? Giri has to build it. So we created one tool, or we will give one tool. No need to build anyone. Okay, no need to build by anyone. As soon as your code will come into this process, the build will be get created automatically with the help of tool Jenkins. You are understanding the problems, things are running faster, yes or no?
Yes.
Right, as soon as our tools are coming into the picture, things are running faster. We have involved 3 tools till now. Okay, so cool, let's go to the next problem. Okay, another problem is like, let's take an example. This is one of the website. How many QA engineers are available here in this group? How many QA engineers? I want to talk with one of the QA engineer. Anyone QA engineer? Fast. Any QA engineer? Test engineer? Manual tester? Guys, I know a lot of manual testers in this group. Anyone? Hemant, Ajay, can I talk with you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Hemant, let's assume you are a manual tester. Okay, and I'm giving you this requirement. You have to test this website 2 times in a day. How you will test it? Guys, please give the answer. If you will not
So
give the answer,
Manually
you
go
will
and
not
check.
able to crack the interview. Yeah, Vinay, go ahead.
then we can manually, or we can check the bugs one by one.
I'm not talking
Or
about bugs. You have to do the manual testing of this website. This website is
Go
working
to
or
the
not.
developer tools in the Chrome.
Vinay, that is not called testing. Okay, that is not called testing. My question is testing. How the testing should happen of the website?
Manually go and click all the buttons.
Chalo, manually go and click on the button. Simple answer, right? You will go here. Yes, this option is coming. This is working or not. You will click on the blocks are coming or not. You will click on some enroll now button. Enroll now button is working or not. This is called manual testing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Yes, no. Manoj,
Yes,
Giri,
sir.
right? Right. This is
Yes.
called manual testing. Okay. Karthik, now you have given this answer. If I will tell you, you have to do this testing 5 times in a day, you will able to do it?
Small number it's possible. Big number won't be possible.
Now, yes, big number, not possible. Now I'm telling you, you have to do 100 times same testing. Is that possible for you to do it?
Not possible.
You have to make it possible, because that's a requirement from the client.
Automation comes into picture.
Automation come into the picture. Now, bring the automation. Guys, see, the earlier problem was till 2 to 5 times, he is able to do it. Okay, now the requirement is he has to do the same testing 50 times or 100 times in a day. He can't do it manually. Are you agree?
Yes.
So the automation should come. Which automation tool should come into the picture? Go ahead.
Testing tools like Selenium.
Selenium or Jira.
Jira
Jira
is
is
not a tool.
operations team.
Jira is not a testing tool. Selenium will come into the picture. Okay.
Postman.
Selenium major tool. Okay.
Ambient
Selenium will come into the picture, and what he will do it, we will record it one time, and what will happen, it will get executed multiple times in a day. We will schedule it. Okay, so anyone who knows how the Selenium works, anyone of you? Are yes, no? No one? Cool. So what exactly will happen? Selenium script will be get generated. Okay, Selenium file or script will be get generated. Now the thing is, you have to execute. Execute. Now the requirement is, if you want to execute 10 times in a day, you can execute, or you want to execute 100 times in a day, you can schedule it somewhere. Yes or no? Guys, you are getting my point?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now you have to schedule it multiple times. Which tool can schedule it? Okay, script can be created by the automation test engineer. The script is available. Now this script has to get executed 100 times in a day. Which tool can help?
I think we can do it in
This is
Jenkins.
Yes, we can do with the help of Jenkins. Yes, your answer is correct. Guys, be confident.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know the answer, but you are not confident. Okay, yes, with the help of Jenkins, we can do the configuration. Now, what is the exact configuration? What is the exact configuration or command?
We have to install plugin of Selenium inside Jenkins.
Jitendra, my question is how the scheduling happen? How the scheduling happen? What is the keyword of the scheduling?
Creating a job.
Correct, creating a job. In the job, we have to be very specific. While when you are sitting into the interview, you have to very specific in giving the answer. What configuration has to be done?
Cron job.
Cron job.
Correct. A cron job. But what is the cron job in Linux? But what is the technical name in Jenkins? Cron job is the correct answer, okay? But if you are into the Linux machine, sitting into Linux, then say cron is okay. But in the Jenkins, the word has been changed. What I have written?
Yeah, polling.
Pool SCM.
Poll
Okay?
SCM.
Pool SCM. Guys, you have to do this configuration. Then only this will work 100 times in a day or whatever the schedule is. You are able to see the automations? Yes or no? Theoretically, you are able to
Yes.
understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay, because within some couple of days we are going to develop all these things, but at this point just understand as a theory part. Cool. Okay, now another question. Mm, okay, now let us assume chalo, I will take a simple requirement. You have to install Python, Python. You have to install Python, okay, in one machine. How you will do it? This is my question, simple question. You have to install Python in one of the Linux machine.
We can install
npm
manually.
What is the command? Give me the command.
npm pip Python. Install Python.
Can you repeat it, Sridevi? Can you repeat it?
Pip install Python.
Pip install Python. Okay. Wrong answer.
npm
install Python.
Write it into the chat box, guys. Can you write into the chat box? Can you write into the chat
Repeat
box?
install Python 3.
Whatever it is, just write into the chat box. If you want to do the cheating, you can do the cheating, but at least write the answer into the chat box. Please. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for 30 seconds, guys. Please write your answer how to install Python in one of the Linux machine. Okay. I get 4 answers into the chat box. Guys, out of 4, which one is confident? Tell me the name of the person. Let's assume this is Ubuntu machine. Okay, which one is the correct answer? Now tell me.
apt install Python.
apt install python. Okay, yep,
Python.
cool. Okay, what is the best practice we have to follow? Because sometimes this command may
First,
not
we have
work.
to update.
Yes, sudo apt install Python.
Sudo -i. Okay, we have to become a root user. Then we have to update the packages. What is the command?
Yes.
pt
Get
get
update.
Get update. Okay. Now, with the help of this, we can install the Python in one machine. Okay. If I will tell you, you have to install in 5 machines manually, you can able to do it. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. If I will tell you, you have to do this same activity in 500 machines. You will able to do this manual commands?
No, we'll have to use
We have
different
to
tool.
keep the script.
We have to do some automation, correct?
Yeah.
Script.
Right? Do you feel that why the DevOps tools are coming into the picture? Because we need a automation. Things should run faster, smoothly. Correct?
Yes.
Right? If I will tell, let us assume, can anyone take the name that I will do this activity one time in the machine? Anyone? Let's take an example, Giri. Okay. If I will tell Giri, you have to do the same activity manually into the line, into the 500 machine, then there may be chances Giri may do lot of manual mistakes. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? To avoid the manual mistakes, we have to do the automation with the help of tool. Now tell me which tool can do this activity for me?
Ansible.
Very good. Yes, we have a tool. We have a one DevOps tool, Ansible, and he will able to do this all activities. Okay, means automations, means installation activity automation can be done with the help of tool Ansible. Yes, you are understanding the problems. You are understanding the solutions is coming with the help of tools.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now again, I have a one more question, simple question. Let's take an example, Java based application. Okay, you have a Java based application. So let's you need a Jenkins installation. Okay, at this point you don't know, it's okay, but you want to install the Jenkins. Okay, so I'm taking example. First you have to apt update the machine. Okay, and then you have to install Java. Java is the dependency. Then you have to install the Jenkins. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, if I will tell you, you have to install the Jenkins, and I told you you have to install the Java 11. Okay, and by mistaken, you are installing the Java 17. Okay, by in the operation environment, Java 17 is there, but because of Java 17, there may be chances this application may not work into the environment. Are you agree? It happens.
Yes.
It happens, right? Java has a pure dependency that whatever the version is created, the same version has to be get used, right? So the problem what happen if if this Jenkins software is getting failed into another environment because of the dependency. Make sense? Yes or no? Because of the dependency, this Jenkins software is not working into this environment. So the new solution came, instead of only giving the tool, we can pack everything into one box and then hand over this box to the some other environment so that the guarantee it will work from one environment to another in 100% way. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now the question is how we can pack this as an image. Which tool can come into the picture and pack this as an image?
Docker.
We
Docker. Yeah.
we
Docker.
create one container.
Image. I'm talking Jiten, I'm talking about image to give the answer for the image. Okay. Yes, we have a tool Docker. With the help of Docker tool, the image can be get created. Yes or no?
Yes.
You understood the problems, you are understanding the solutions are coming with the tools. The tools are DevOps tools. That's why we have to learn the DevOps tools. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So quick revision, small quick revision, guys. Okay. Um, management of the code. Which tool can help us? Management of the code.
Git,
Git.
Git and GitHub.
Git and GitHub. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Incremental builds. Let's assume you are coming multiple builds in a day, 10 times, 10 builds, 20 builds in a day. So no one will, human being will not able to do this activity. Then we have a one tool called Jenkins. He will do that activity. Okay. Instead of doing a one-time manual activity, one person can do it. Two times we can do it. But let us assume you have to do the same activity multiple times in a day. Then we need a testing automation tool also. Correct?
Yes.
Right. That testing automation tool is Selenium. Okay. And with the help of Selenium has to be configured with the help of Jenkins. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. Next thing, you need a consistency into the environment. Means consistency means whatever the dev environment has been created, same environment should be QA, same environment should be prod. How we can do it? Consistency will be the same. Which tool?
Ansible.
Consistency means, guys, this tool, okay, which is showing here. Consistency, dev environment, QA environment, prod environment, all the environment should be same.
Docker.
Okay, I changed the order. I intentionally changed the order because I want you to confuse. Okay, if the consistency, all the environments should be same. Okay, then the Docker should come into the picture. Make sense?
Yes.
If you have a repeated activities you want to do it, then which tool will come into the picture?
Yeah, Ansible.
Ansible. Yes, you are able to understand the problems, you are able to understand the solutions at this point.
Yes.
How many people say yes or no into the chat box, please?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes or no into the
Yes.
chat box? Yes or no into the chat box, please.
Mm.
Ritesh is able to. I am able to see. What about others? Karthik, Vinay, Puneet, Giri. Okay. Sumit, good. Okay. Cool. Guys, what I want you to just digest for just a small 2 minutes break. Okay, take a small 2 minute break, digest this. Okay, and then we will move into the next part. Is it okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
sure.
Cool. Okay, take a small break. Then, what all DevOps engineers are intended to do with the help of DevOps tools, we will discuss. And then we will discuss about the DevOps engineer tasks and challenges and some more problems related to DevOps. Okay, and then 60 processes in the next 20 minutes. Cool. Take a small break. How many minutes you want for a digestion?
2 to 3 minutes.
3. Chalo, I am giving a max of 4 minutes, 3 minute 30-second break. Please come back in 3 minutes 30 seconds, and then we will continue our session. Okay. Guys, I'm back. What about you? If anyone has any question, please go ahead. Go ahead, guys. If anyone has any question, you are here. No one is here. Victor, Ankit, Hardik, Prithvi,
Hello,
Jitesh.
Vikash, good morning.
Yeah, good
Puneet
morning. Good
here.
morning. Yes, Puneet.
Why? Because this one of my question in the Bitbucket, why code conflict will be happen?
Okay, that I don't want to cover up at this point. Okay,
Okay.
conflicts I will teach you into the Git class. Okay, because some students are not yet ready up to that mark. Are you agree, right?
Okay, sure.
Right. So, but if you need it, I can give you. Guys, be on mute. Okay, I will show you when I will explain to you this part. Okay, when the first day of Git and GitHub will come now, then only I will explain you this part. Okay, yep, here it is. Okay. And the answer will be straightforward answer. I will give it to you. Okay. You can see here. I will teach you the Git, GitHub, all the things related to GitHub. Okay, the problems, and then the solution. I will give it with the help of. And if you need a straightforward answer, how the code conflict will be get solved, the answer is pull request. Anyone hear about the? If you know about the pull request,
Yes, sir. Right.
Hardik,
Yes.
you are. And the code, if you will follow the pull request option, code conflict will not happen. Okay, this is the answer. Anshal, got it? Okay, we will cover up into the Git and GitHub classes. Okay,
Okay, sure.
cool. Okay. And here, if any of the image is there for that, no, I don't have the code conflict image, the GIF. Okay, for you the explanation. Otherwise, I will give it to you right away. Okay, but the answer is straightforward. If you will use the pull request option, you will not face the code conflict. Yeah. Thank you. Yes,
Hello,
all.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have question that how Docker can help to manage the all the development, staging, and production level code will be same.
Okay. Hardik, is that possible? You can proper your headphone, okay? Because your voice was not proper. If your question is how the Docker can help into multiple environments, correct? This is your question?
Yes.
Okay, cool. See, if you will see here, in this place, let's take an example, any of the application, Java-based application, Java-based application. Okay. Why the problem happen? Why the problem happen? Because sometime if we will only take this application and we will deploy into the environment, okay, if we will take only this application and deploy into any of the environment, but it doesn't have the dependencies, then the problem happen. Yes or no? Are you agree? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling all that.
Right, so if this problem is happening, if you will pack everything, his binary, library, dependency, code, or whatever is required, whatever the developer has set up in his environment, if you will set up the same thing into the another environment also, the problem will not happen, the dependency related problems. Right, in my this example also, when I was talking about this, yeah, this, okay, in this image, yeah, in this image, the things are working into the dev environment, the things are working into the dev environment because developer knows what all dependencies, version, image, binary, library, what all things are required. He put everything in his environment and the things has been worked. When the things was not working into the qa environment, he took the help from the developer and developer told, okay, install this, install this, install this all dependency binaries, and then use this build, and then it will work. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, and the same thing when the operation people they given the build, this build directly to the operation people, their environment was little bit different. Okay, that's why the problem happened. There is no problem into the build. The build was good here, the build was good into this also, the build is correct into this place also, but the problem was happening because of the dependencies, just binary, library, configuration, some configuration changes. So QA developer has help into the QA environment for the configuration, but the same configuration is not available into the prod. That's why the problem happened. So the solution came, instead of doing the manual configuration in every environment, pack everything into the single box that is called image and give the image to the different environments so that environment will be constant and the problem will not happen. It makes sense? You got it
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Hardik, got it? Got the answer?
Yes, sir. But currently, actually, what we are doing, we are creating the separate branch for the test environment, production environment, and we are
Okay.
merging the all the features and other branch in some particular
Hardik, come up
staging.
with the camera now, please come up with the camera. Yes, go ahead, go ahead. Hardik, continue. You are creating a different branches. Yes, I agree.
Yes, we are creating different branch for the stage production and other things, and we are merging our simultaneously task for the branch and merge into this stage environment and production environment.
Correct.
Like
Okay.
this way, we are following. correct.
Okay, fine. See, but still you are using the traditional way. Lot of problems may happen. Correct?
Yes.
Right? You are still not using the tool called Docker.
No, we are
Right?
not
If you
using.
will use that, you don't have to create a separate branch. You don't have to play the game into the codes. Okay? Everything, whatever is your dev branch code, if it's good, pack everything as an image and give the image to the every environment. It will work. I will do it in front of you.
Okay.
Okay? So the things will be very simple. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Thank you, Hadik. Okay. Now, guys, I'm coming into this place. Okay. Yeah. DevOps engineers are doing lot of activities, guys. Okay. DevOps engineers are intended to do little bit into the coding as well. We are not writing the code, but we will do the code management with the help of tool. We will do the code merging. Yes, we will do it. We will review the code with the help of tool. We will check the vulnerabilities of the code. Yes, with the help of tool, and we will maintain the code into the centralized location. This all activities into the coding part will be taken care by the DevOps engineer. We will only give the developers to write a new features or write a good code. Rest everything, code management, code merging, code review, code checking, code managements into the centralized location will be taken care by the DevOps engineer. Okay, building, developer will give the building step to us. Okay, whatever is their command, okay, he will give that. We will make this into our tool Jenkins, and Jenkins will make the build automatic. Developer don't have to make the builds also. We will make it automated so that build will happen automatic. Test engineers, okay, test engineers will do their manual activity. Okay, whatever the automation testing should happen, we will configure again with the help of Jenkins, so that testing will also happen automatic. Yes, you are getting my point. In the coding part, in the building, or in the testing part, where the DevOps engineers are getting involved.
Yes.
Yes, everyone. Sridevi, Prathamesh,
Yes, sir.
Shubhankar, you are able to understand. Praveen, Jeevan, Puneet.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. In
Yes,
packing,
sir.
okay, packing of the application. Yes, packing is also happening automatically. When I was telling into the previous slide, okay, the Docker build has to be get created, image has to be get created. Yes, packing also should happen automatically with the help of Docker command. Okay, yes, here also we are also involving it. This packing or this image should go from one environment to another environment. That also will be automated. We will create a pipeline so that this thing will happen automatically. Okay, configuration, like let us assume you have to install the Python in 100 machine, so we will do the configuration in the Ansible so that the commands will get executed in 100 machine automatically. That type of configuration also we will do it. After creating the complete application monitoring should happen. The performance of the application should also be get tested or checked, will be done by the operation team. Okay, definitely they will IT operation team will do it, but they will do very smartly with the help of DevOps engineers. Okay, so with the help of DevOps engineers, we will bring the tools for different activities, and things will run faster with the help of DevOps tools. And the configuration of this tool has to be done by the DevOps engineer. That's why I need a 2.5 month to teach you all this. Make sense? Getting my point?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Okay. Now let's come up here into this part. Because what is the benefit? Why we are learning this? Why you are very impressed or companies are impressed because of this? There are some multiple reasons are there. Because things are happening into the continuous way. The delivery of the softwares are running very fast. If the things are happen automatically with the help of tools, there is some business benefits are there. Things are not complex. Everything is configured with the help of tool, so things are very simple. Things are happening with the fastest way. If any of the problem is happening, the solution is coming very fastly. That's why there are some technical benefits. That's why companies are adopting the DevOps into their real life. There are some cultural benefits are there, because if people are happy, let us assume in your team you are happy, you will be productive. Are you agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right, instead of fighting with each other that this problem is helping, this problem is happening, you will be more productive. These are the some cultural benefit. If your employment, what we can say, employees are engaged into the technology, they will develop some better software. Okay, you will be more into the professional side instead of fighting side. So there are some cultural benefit. That's why the DevOps is getting involved into most of the companies. There are some business benefits also there. If software is running faster, Software is more stable. If the problems are coming less, testing is happening automatically, deployment is happening automatically with the help of tools. That's why companies are adopting the DevOps into their team. Getting my point? Yes, no?
Yes.
Everyone, Govind, Archana, Sridevi, Giri, Ajay.
Yes.
Yep, yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, that's why the DevOps is getting involved in multiple companies. Okay, now how many people are aware about waterfall model? Anyone here who knows about waterfall model? Because we have to learn all these things in the next 2 months. Okay, that's why I'm giving the high level overview at this point. What is waterfall model?
Waterfall model is in the parts of SDLC phase.
Hmm.
Here, whatever we have to create it, we are not going to back it. And
We get a requirement. Let us assume you get a requirement to develop a clock. Okay,
yes.
0800 AM. Okay, you have to develop a clock. Yes, go ahead. Then give the answer.
So in this process, we have to first design. After that, we have to develop a
Correct.
code.
To develop this clock, you get a 3 months of time. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. In 3 months of time, you took 15 days for the design purpose. Okay. You took 45 days for coding purpose. Okay. You decided 15 days for the testing purpose, testing, and 15 days for the deployment. Right. And this is how the 90 days has been completed. Agree? Yes. Yes or no?
Yes.
This is what happened into the waterfall model. Okay, 15 days for design, 15 days for coding, 15 days for testing, and 15 days for the deployment part. Now while the designing is happening, test engineers, QA or developer, everyone is sitting idle. They are just wasting the time. Correct? When the developer get a 45 days time to develop this code, for 30 days so they are just wasting the time. In the last 10 days they have developed the complete code. Agree?
Yes.
And till that time testing or deployment teams are sitting idle. So we are wasting the time lot here, right? One problem. Second problem, as soon as the build came into the testers, test engineers started working and code developers are just sitting idle and checking that what exactly the test engineers are doing it. So there is a gap a lot because test engineers are free for the 45 days in the starting, right? At the last only his work came. Right? So have you understood the problem? And another problem is as soon as you develop something and you face the problem into the code, then we don't have the time to go back and complete the things. That's why the waterfall model has been failed. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Right? So waterfall model in 2000 after 2020, none of the company is using it. So never say in your company the waterfall model is getting used. What is the problem? We don't have the time to go back to fix the problem. Okay, good. After if because of this problem, the agile came. In your company, which process you are following? Tell me. Tell me in your company which process you are following. You are
Agile.
following the agile.
Agile.
Okay. If you are using the sprints, okay. If in your company you are following the sprints, okay, means you are following the agile process. Okay. In the agile, what will happen? Whatever is the requirement, you have to develop this clock. You will get a 2 weeks of time, okay, for the design, coding, and testing. Everything should happen into this time. Okay, or in this, let us assume 3 months of duration. Okay, in this 3 months of duration, 2 weeks means at least 8 weeks will come, right? 8 weeks will come. We will deploy at the end only. We will deploy at the end only, but designing, coding, testing will happen multiple times. If any problem to design, it should happen again. It should do the coding, it should do the testing. So the product, whatever is supposed to be happen after the 3 months, it will be at least good to deploy into the environment. You are getting my point? This, how many people are able to understand or not able
Yes,
to
sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
Can anyone repeat what will happen into the agile? Can anyone repeat? I would like to listen from you guys also. What will happen into the agile?
Agile is a process. Here we have to design it, code it, test it. Then one
Multiple
meeting will
times in the
happen.
duration of 3 months, and at the end only we will deploy it.
Yes.
Okay, earlier in the starting waterfall model, we don't have the time to go back. So here the problem has been solved. We have the multiple times to do the testing, coding, and testing, coding, testing, and designing. So that at least after 3 months, we can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we did the testing, and the product is little bit better as compared to waterfall model. Agree? Yes, you are able to understand, not able
Yes.
It's
to
a continuous
understand?
process.
Guys, you are able to understand or not able
It
to understand?
it means
Yes,
like
yes.
if any ad hoc changes comes into the picture, agile will agile will come work in that purpose.
Possible. Okay, we can take the new requirements also, so that designing can happen again and again. Possible. This can happen into the agile. That's why we are following the sprints.
So can I give the best example scenario for this?
Right? Roshan,
Yeah.
but you have to come up on the camera, please.
Yeah.
Come up on the camera and give the example if you have.
See, basically what happens in the projects, like there are so many projects is there. Let the duration is 6 months for that project.
3 months.
But
Take as a 3
let's
months. Okay.
let's take 3 months is the project timeline to deliver. Okay. So before in this service industry, what the waterfall methodology is taken care by the company. So in this is the manual methodology. Once the project start, if any changes come into these pictures in this
In the
duration,
waterfall, that we don't have the
then
time to
we
do anything.
so do it, and once it is start means we won't able to adapt any changes. Then
Correct.
for
This
that,
was the problem. This was also
yeah,
one of the
this is
problem into the waterfall model.
waterfall
Correct.
model.
Then
Then
the
agile
agile came.
come into the
Correct.
picture,
We
like
can
for
take.
that to solve these changes within the 6 months, how it can be delivered. We if the project start, and we will start with the design phase, code test and test phase. Any ad hoc changes by the client is come into the pictures, then we can add up through the sprint or user
Perfect.
story.
The new user story will come of the design, and at least the design should happen again and again.
Again and
Okay.
again.
So this thing can be possible only into the agile.
Agile.
Okay. But in after 2000, when the continuous deployment process came from the 2022 onwards, the agile is also become little bit outdated.
Old
Okay.
days.
What companies are doing it now, they are designing it, they are doing the coding, testing, and whatever has been developed, it has to be deployed into the environment. Let's take the real feedback from the customers, okay, and do the changes into the design, coding, and again multiple times. You don't have to wait for the 3 months to make the deployments, because now things are happening continuously with the help of tools. Some coding test changing, testing is also happening automatically, deployment is also happening automatically. So multiple times this can be possible, and this agile with continuous deployment is possible because of the DevOps engineers. Get it? Yes, no?
Yes.
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 Okay, so yes, that's why the DevOps engineer came into the picture into the complete software development lifecycle. Okay, little bit involved into the coding, little bit involved into testing, little bit involved into the design, and little bit involved into the deployment part as well. So things are running faster. Instead of wait for 3 months to get it deployed, within a 3 months, 30 times the deployment will happen. Okay, if the deployment happen 30 times, testing happen 30 times, or the coding or designing happen 30 times, the application will be very stable or very, very good. You get my point?
Yes, code quality should be high.
Code quality should be high, application quality should be high. If client will say I need application in 1 week, okay, whatever will be developed in 1 week, we will give it to you. Make sense? And this can be possible only with the DevOps. If DevOps will not be there, this thing cannot be possible. Yes, any question till now, or all good, manageable, digestible?
Yes, sir. I have.
Hardik, till now you are able to understand, yes or no?
Yes, that is understand.
Cool.
But I have question with agile with continuous work. If there are multiple developers are working,
Correct.
and if the task is depend on each other,
Correct.
or one developer task can depend on other developer task.
Correct. We have to wait. Obviously, we have to wait.
Yes, that's my point.
Obviously, we have to wait. See, if the development is not completed, testing will not happen. Correct? Or if it's independent, the testing will also start it.
But if one developer task is completed, then it will deploy.
Yeah, we can deploy it. Whatever the new feature is ready, it can be deployed.
But if other developers' work will not finish, then it will give error on page.
No. See, if it's a dependent, if the build is not ready, build is not running, we will not do the testing. Okay. If build is ready, able to work it, then it can be do it.
Okay.
Okay, when the microservices came into the picture, that is possible. Without microservices, it is not possible. So I will take you into the microservice level also, then you will able to understand it very easily. Okay? Cool. But Hardik, by the way, it's a good question. Okay, cool. Okay. Now I'm coming up, guys, into some tools. Okay, we will talk about the DevOps engineers roles and responsibility in some couple of minutes. Okay, but before that, I would like to show you so many tools which are happening into the DevOps. Okay, let's take an example. Let's take an example directly. Okay, this many tools are there, and if I will ask with you, okay, if I will ask you with you in the planning phase, the first phase of the software development life cycle, what exactly will happen into the planning phase? Can anyone give me the answer? What will happen into the planning phase?
Business requirements.
Discuss the
Gathering the
requirement.
requirement, planning, tracking, visualization, and summary, and Jira tickets has to be get created, correct?
Yes.
Right, this all things should happen for any of the project in the planning phase. To create a tickets, which softwares are getting used in your company?
Jira.
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 Or
Everyone is
some
selling
company have
Jira.
our own ticket management tools also.
Jitendra, I am talking about the tool name. What is the tool you are
Yes, yes.
using in your company?
Jira.
Jira. Guys, at this point, out of 30 people, 70% or 80% people told that 80 Jira is getting used in your company, and you are good. If someone will ask, okay, if someone will ask which tracking tool or which planning tool, which visualization tool you are using for your company, then your answer should be Jira. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and there are some more tools like Asana, Basecamp, Talero, Vike, Azure Board. There are so many tools, but 80 to 90% companies are using Jira and ServiceNow, some 5-10% companies. So you have to give the answer as we are using the Jira in our tracking tool. Okay, second, okay, there is a coding phase. Let us assume you are a developer and you are writing a code. Which coding tool you are using? There are so
Visual
many
Studio.
coding tools.
Visual Studio.
Visual
Studio.
Studio.
There are so many IDEs are there. Okay, out of this many IDEs, Visual Studio Code, WebStorm, Eclipse, if you are a developer, then according to the language you will use the particular tool, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Correct.
If you
Yes.
are a DevOps engineer, we need a single tool to open all the code. What is that tool?
Visual Studio Code.
Visual Studio Code. Okay, 100% of the DevOps engineer will only use this tool for viewing, editing, or changes any of the thing into the code will be done by the DevOps engineer. Okay, so for the DevOps, yes, Visual Studio Code is the tool which has to be used. Okay, so I will help you out to install in your machine as well. We don't have to worry about Eclipse, Bean. There are these other tools. Expertise for Java, expertise for some language, but for DevOps engine, only this is the enough tool to perform every activity. Cool. If someone will ask you which ID you are using, at least say Visual Studio Code. Make sense? Yes, no.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Now third category. Third category, building. Let's take an example, Java code. Okay, you have a Java code and you have to build it. How you will build it?
Using the
I
Maven tool.
maybe will
There are so many
command.
tools, guys. Tell the other tool name also. Maven is used by
Gradle.
95% company. Gradle, correct. Okay, Gradle is also there. Okay, any other company? And guys, build. There are so many build tools are available into the market. 90% I know for the Maven, Maven, some Gradle, and some other tool like
Apache.
JUnit, WebUnit. If someone will ask in your company which build tool you are using, so you have to give the answer as a, everyone speak.
Maven
Maven.
will.
Maven.
Okay,
Maven
yes,
will too.
Maven is the tool which you are using in your company if it's a Java based project. Okay, please. Okay, another category. Okay, another category, testing. Which tool you are using in your company, guys, for the testing purpose? Tell me the answer in your company.
Apache.
Apache JMeter. Giri, say the full name, please. Okay,
Yes.
Apache
Yes, sir.
JMeter. For which use case you are using this tool?
Performance testing.
Performance testing. If you want to do the performance testing, yes, Apache JMeter is the tool. Okay, there are some other.
Selenium is
Selenium.
yours.
Why you are using the Selenium? What is the reason?
For normal testing.
Automation testing.
Automation. If you have an
Automation.
automation, yes, with the help of Selenium, we can do it. Okay. Some Aptium, Q unit, J unit, some other testing tools are available. But guys, you have to say only these two tools primarily. Okay. If any performance related activities, that JMeter, or if it's a automation related activities, Selenium. 80 to 90% companies are using this. So you have to say this tool only. Make sense? And we will learn this tool only in the entire session. Cool? Or yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, okay, release. There are so many releasing tools are also available like Terraform, Jenkins, Codeship, GitLab, Bamboo. Guys, which tool is getting used in your company? If someone will
GitLab and
ask,
Jenkins. GitLab and
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Roshan,
GitLab,
if you
Jenkins,
are telling
Bamboo.
GitLab, why you are using the GitLab? What is the reason?
GitLab we can easily integrate it with the Git the version control, and we can do that
Okay,
CI/CD.
okay. When I'm talking about the open source tool, okay, GitLab is an open source tool, free? No, GitLab is not
Paid,
free,
paid.
right?
Git is
GitLab
free.
is somehow little bit things are free, but Jenkins is the most popular tool. Okay, I can say yes, 10% companies started using the GitLab. They are ready to pay the amount, but 80% companies are using the Jenkins. Okay,
But most of the secure company like banking industry, they always prefer the security where they get the
okay.
help
So
from
what
the
what is
vendor.
the security in the GitLab? This is a tool. Security tool is a different thing.
But something we are paying that we get the help from the
See,
uh,
yes, if you are paying something, you are getting a help or you are getting a
help. Yeah,
support. Okay,
exactly.
here we have to configure the things by own, but this
Oh,
is an old tool. We can say 1800 plus integrations are possible into this with Jenkins. Okay,
agree.
so most of the companies are using this. Okay, some companies are still using Bamboo, Terraform, CI, Codeship. Okay, but Jenkins is the most popular tool available into the market. If someone will ask which releasing tool or which CI tool, CD tool you are using, you can say Jenkins, or if you want to say GitLab, you can say that also. Okay, cool guys, everyone agree? Cool.
Yeah.
Sir, I have one query.
Go ahead, Ankit.
Yeah, so recently, I mean, last month, we have started not using Jenkins, and many of the banking application in IDFC started using GoCD. So, is there any impact
Possible.
of
No,
GoCD?
no, there is no impact. Okay, there may be chances. See, this tool I'm talking about 2024. Okay, 2025. We are using it. Okay, there may
Yeah,
be
yeah.
chances. There are so many new tools like Argo CD, CI tools, CD tools. So many tools are there. But the consistency is like 5 to 10% only. Correct.
Okay.
But I am talking here about 80% companies.
Yeah,
Right?
correct.
If you will see into
Yes.
the job description, you are looking for a job, right? How many, whatever, which tool you are told, Ankit?
GoCD.
Go CD. Search into
Yeah,
the job description. How many Go CDs job descriptions are asking? Very less, right?
yeah, very less. Yes,
Even they are
correct,
not even asking for that also. But Jenkins is
correct.
the tool in the company or requirement it is asking. Correct. So
Yes,
instead of
yes,
running the Go CD, if you will learn the Jenkins, probability to clear the interview is very easy, right?
yes.
And another point,
Yes.
if you know the Jenkins, definitely you can use the Go CD very easily.
Correct. Because the features and everything are almost same. Only I
Correct,
guess the
almost same.
geo
Correct.
and every
Correct.
different.
So
Yes.
what I am teaching it where the companies are asking, because I want
Yeah.
to make you ready for the job. Let us assume I teach you the Go CD when no one is asking. There is no sense, right? It's a waste of
Correct.
our time.
Yeah.
Right, guys,
Correct.
you want to learn the thing which is required by the company, which companies are asking for the interview, or you want to learn the thing which is only using in your company?
Correct. No, it should be global.
It should be global, right? That's why I'm
Yeah.
teaching the Jenkins. Cool, makes sense. Yep.
Yes.
For the deploy purpose, there are some multiple tools are available. Deployment will happen with the help of obviously Jenkins, but environment can be choose with the help of Docker, Amazon, Google Cloud, Kubernetes environment. So these are the different deployments environments are getting used in most of the companies. Okay, if you want to create a container, Docker will definitely come, and if the container count is more, the Kubernetes will definitely come in your environment. Okay, and if everything is automated happening with the help of Jenkins, and the environment will be taken care either by the Google Cloud, AWS, or Azure. Cool. So these are the multiple deployment tools are also available, which are getting used in most of the companies. Make sense? Yes, no? Okay. If someone will ask, you have to use this tool names at least. Okay. Instead of saying some other tool, you can say deployment is happening with the help of Jenkins into the Dockerized environment, into the Kubernetes environment, into the AWS or GCP cloud. Cool? Yes, no? Or is too much for today?
Yes.
So we need to tell
Yes.
only one cloud or two clouds? Both
Anything?
are
See, if you need a 2 lakh package, say one cloud. If you need a 20 lakh package, say two cloud. Your choice. Correct?
Yes.
It's your choice. Right? Cool. Okay. And for the operate purpose, yes, the Terraform is a tool. With the help of tool, infrastructure is getting created. Infrastructure is maintained by the Ansible. Okay. 70% of the companies already started using the Terraform, and 20% companies already, for every management activities, 20 to 60% companies are started using Ansible. Don't say Puppet, don't say Chef. Okay, because these are outdated tool into the market. So if someone will say in operate activity which tool are getting used, you have to say Terraform or Ansible. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. And for monitoring purpose, there are so many monitoring tools are available. Tell me in your company, guys, which monitoring tool you guys are using?
Prometheus and
Grafana.
Grafana.
Grafana, okay.
Prometheus.
Prometheus,
CloudWatch.
Grafana, CloudWatch, okay. CloudWatch, yes. AWS product, CloudWatch. What else?
Nagios,
Nagios, yes.
Datadog,
Splunk,
Splunk,
Datadog, okay. Datadog, Splunk, yes. Okay. What else? What else? What
Zenos,
else? Thanos, okay. What else?
Zenos. It's an
Thanos,
infra
okay.
monitoring.
Infra monitoring tool. Anything else?
ITRS, Genos.
Dynatrace as well.
Dynatrace, okay. Guys, there are so many monitoring tools are available, but I am going to teach you Prometheus, Grafana and CloudWatch, as well as I am going to teach you the Splunk also in this upcoming classes. Okay, so you have to give 2 days for the Prometheus, Grafana, 1 day for CloudWatch, and 1 day for the Splunk to me also. Means 4 days if you will give it to me, I will teach you the monitoring activities also, so that you can speak that yes, in the monitoring term we are using this tool. Yes, let's make the quick revision. Okay. If someone will ask for planning, which tool you are using in your company?
Jira.
Jira.
Okay,
Jira.
everyone, most of the companies are using the Jira tool. Okay, so you have to say Jira. Which tool you are using as a for the coding purpose, as a developer or as a DevOps engineer?
Visual Code
Visual
Studio.
Code
VS
Studio.
Code.
Visual Studio
Visual
Code.
Code
Okay, you have
Studio.
to say only this answer. Okay, cool. If someone will ask which build tool you are using in your company?
Maven, Gradle.
Maven or Gradle. Okay, Gradle consistency will be very less, but Maven has a 80 to 90% companies are using it. Okay, for Java based application. Okay, I'm
Excuse me,
changing my
sir.
question here. I'm changing my question here once again. If it's a Python code, which build tool you are using? Tell me. Fail everyone? Yeah, Hardik, developer, give me the answer.
Sir, I am a .NET developer, so we are generally basically creating the manual build and upload on the server. So what should I give up?
Gone case, Hardik, gone case. You are telling 12 years of development experience, correct?
Yes.
Tell me the for Python, which build tool you are using in your company?
So we are not using Python.
Then you will get rejected if you will say this answer also, correct?
Yeah.
Acha, chalo, tell me for .NET based application, which build tool you are using?
So we are currently manual build.
Are bhai, which tool? I'm talking about tool, Hardik tool.
So
Chalo, leave it, guys, leave it. Don't waste
So
the
for
time.
Python, also we need that visual only visual.
For Python, guys, see the answer is for Python we don't require any build. Okay, doesn't require. Python is an inbuilt option. We can
PyBuild.
inbuilt option. We don't require a build tool. Okay, and sometimes interviewer asks this question with the developers, and developers are not able to give the answer. So be ready with this type of question that which build tool you are using. Maven for the Java based application, for Python doesn't require any. Okay, cool,
And
got
sir,
it.
C or C++?
I will talk. Okay, I don't want to
Okay.
confuse everything here. Okay, when I will teach you the building, I will teach you the C, C++, .NET, Java, everything. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Now, for testing in your company, which test tools you are using?
Yeah, for
Selenium.
performance, Apache JMeter, and for testing,
Apache.
Selenium.
Performance, Apache JMeter, or for automation, Selenium. Okay, good. Be very specific. Okay, cool. For releasing, which tool you are using in your company?
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Guys, everyone ready? Everyone agree? Everyone, please speak up. Why
Yes,
you are
sir.
not
Yes.
speaking?
Jenkins.
Yes.
Okay, Jenkins is the most popular tool, has to be used. Some companies, yeah, 5 to 10% are starting using the GitLab also, possible. Okay, cool. For deployment purpose, which tool, how you are deploying it?
And
With
and
the Jenkins.
With the help of Jenkins, the
Jenkins,
deployment
Docker,
happen into the Dockerized environment. If the
Kubernetes.
container count is high, then it will go into the Kubernetes environment.
Kubernetes.
Where the Kubernetes will run, it will run into AWS Cloud, Google Cloud, or Azure Cloud. Correct? Getting the
Yes.
flow?
yes.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay, you have to say this answer into the interview. Okay, for the operation purpose, yes, infrastructure has to be get created with the
Terraform and
Terraform.
Ansible.
Okay,
Terraform and
operation
Ansible.
activities are
Configuration
happening with the
management.
help of Ansible. Okay, yes, configuration management is happening with the help of Ansible. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, and for monitoring purpose, which tools are getting used in your company?
Grafana,
Prometheus and
Prometheus.
Grafana.
Prometheus and
Prometheus.
Grafana, yes. Okay, I will take 2 days time to teach Prometheus and Grafana. I will take 1 day time to teach the CloudWatch, and I will take 1 day time to teach the Splunk also. Okay, and within 4 days, I will teach you this tool. Yes, now at this point, you are at least aware that which tool is coming into which category. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Which tool we have to learn for the next 2 months?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So if you are started learning by own, exploring by own, if any of the tool is getting used in your company, please create an account, please start exploring this account, these tools. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
okay, this is my intention to say these tools names at least into the today's class. Okay, and with the help of these tools, what we will do it, we will create this type of pipelines. Okay, multiple developers are there, they are writing the code in their system. Okay, after their code has to be written into the system, with the help of code, the code will come into the centralized location that is called GitHub. Okay, agree
Yes. Yes, sir.
everyone?
Yes.
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 Okay, okay, after the code will come into the GitHub, with the help of pull SCM option, Jenkins will pull the code. Whatever the coding, or after the coding, building is required, building will happen, testing will be required, testing will happen, unit test case has to be get executed, unit test case should get executed, and the testing will happen. And then if the testing is good, then the build will be get generated, build will be get deployed. If it's an image, okay, if it's an image in form of build, if it's an image, with the help of Docker, the image will be get created or it will get deployed into the Kubernetes environment. And containers will be get created and your application will be run into the Kubernetes environment. Till now, all good? Yes, no?
So can you come again,
Yes.
like after
Yes.
this
I will read.
continuous deployment?
I will write it. I will say again. Okay, let me clear up everything. Okay, listen it, guys, one more time. Okay, as soon as developer writes the code. Okay, as soon as developer write the code, code will be written into the local system first. With the help of Git tool, code will be get pushed to the GitHub. Okay, GitHub is a centralized location. Agree?
Yes.
Yes,
Agree.
sir.
Where the code management will happen into the GitHub location. Okay, from GitHub, the Jenkins integration is happen. Okay, with the help of pull SCM option, the code will be pulled, and the continuous testing CT, CI, okay, or what we can say unit testing, or any of the testing, whatever is written, the testing should happen. It's a Selenium testing, every type of testing will happen, and the build will be get created. Okay, if the build is a created as an image, okay, because build was earlier, it's a earlier, if it's a Java based application, war file or jar file was created. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
that
sir.
is again a little bit outdated approach. War file or jar file will be packed into the image. Which image has to be get created with the
Docker.
help of Docker. Okay, I will teach everything one by one. Okay, image will be get created with the Docker. If multiple images are there, then it will run with the help of Kubernetes, means again multiple containers will run and Kubernetes environment. This is how the deployment happen. And after that, whatever the automation has to be supposed to be happen, platform creation will be happen with the help of Terraform or Ansible, and management or monitoring will happen with the help of Prometheus and Grafana. Wherever if any of the problem happen, the feedback should go to the developer. This we have to develop in the next 2.5 months, or this we have to learn in the next 2 months. Got it? Everything one by one we will learn it, and then you will become a cloud or DevOps. Make sense?
Yes.
Cool. Guys, how was the session? How much you are able to understand? Tell me in percentage number.
Yes, sir. It's
100%.
very interactive and very good, sir.
Very good. Okay. Guys, come up with the camera now, please. We will talk for 2-3 minutes. Please, please. Have you understood? Yes, tell me. Have you understood the today's session?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Whatever I was speaking, you are able to digest? Because it's a
Yes.
theory
Yes, sir.
session, right?
Yes, sir.
Ajay, you are able to understand? Ajay look like senior person. Hi, Ajay.
Yeah, I was able to understand.
Cool. Okay. Ajay, I would like to listen one line feedback. It was fast, slow, or what exactly it is?
No, the pace of the training was good. I was able to understand everything, though, I've done the DevOps training 1 year back, but, somewhere it fell off because, I got promoted again. So, but, I've started learning it again.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Looks good. Okay. Guys, any feedback? Anything you feel that I was fast, slow, or whatever it is? Or how much percentage you are able to digest? Victor is selling 99.9%. What about others?
Something 90% today.
90%. Where is the problem, Tarun? Where is the 10% problem?
Sir, when we repeat second time this video, then we will clear all these things.
Okay, cool. You
Because
need a you want to watch this video again? Yes, cool.
yeah,
Okay.
because it's the theory part, so we can catch up all these things in my mind. So that's
Correct. I can agree. I can agree. Okay. Yes. So what guys, I want you to at least watch this video one more time. Okay. I'm giving you right away the recording link. Okay. Yes, here is the recording link which I given in already into the chat box. Okay. Please have a look into this recording if you missed it. Okay. And
Vikas, yeah, sorry to interrupt, but I have a doubt because I have been in SAP since long. So, and I'm not getting anything in Java or testing because I've never worked. So, how
but
important is it to know Java testing and all the other
no, you don't
tools
have to
and
do. You don't have to know about Java testing anything. Okay. Basics of Java as a DevOps as a some development keyword also came, right? Yes or no?
yeah.
Developer will do their own work. Developer will write their own code. You don't have to write anything related to code, but you have to understand the process.
Okay.
You get my point,
Yeah.
right? You don't have to write the code, but what they're writing, how they're building it, what changes they are doing it, that type of things we have to understand. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so that much we have to be aware. See, the thing is like more you technical, more package you will able to ask. Correct? And if you are very limited, you will not able to ask the high package. Simple thing. Guys, are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Because
Completely
see,
agree.
because package will come with the technical things. Okay, if your resume is not strong, okay, you will not write the good things into the resume. You will not get a call also, right? So yes, we have to be little bit aware about Java. Now, I'm not telling you have to write the code. Okay, coding is not a
Only
skill at
basic.
this point. Basics. Okay, very basics.
Yes.
Okay, how to run the code, how to compile the code. You don't have to write any single line of code. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So because I have a question here.
Good,
Okay.
good.
So let's suppose we are into some P1, P2 resolution tickets. Okay. We came into this picture that developer is not there. Developer is on leave. Okay. So
Okay.
in such cases,
P1 related to see P1 related to the code issue, P1 related to infra issue, P1 related to application issue. What exactly?
P1 related to code issue. Okay.
Code
And
issue.
a developer is not there, and I know
Okay.
the basics of the coding. Okay.
No, you don't know the see as a DevOps engineer, you don't know the basic of the code. You can't do any changes into the code. Okay.
Yeah. So I know the basics of the coding. Okay. Let's suppose I came into the some scripting
But you are
part.
not supposed, Roshan, see, you are not supposed to do any code change. Okay. Because that is not your work. Code has to be come from the development side only. Right? If you know the coding, go into the development side. Right? Agree?
Yes, correct.
Right? You are not supposed to. No,
but
no,
what-
but Roshan, no, but okay. If you know the coding, the code has to be come from every process to the production environment. And if it's a code issue, okay, the answer, if you are into the P1, you have to make into the previous release. Okay, you have to deploy the previous version. That is the solution. If you are looking a solution from me.
Okay.
If you're thinking that you will write a code on the fly, changes, no, that is not acceptable. P1 issue is already happening. You are not able to do the changes into the code. You will not able to test. You are not able to do all the things. Go into the previous version and deploy the previous version and fix the issue first.
Indeed, what you have said, but my point is here is like we learn that things, right? How we can see the previous version through coding and everything. So that's my point is like how to resolve in such cases. Like, is there any curriculum that we can see the version in the coding and
Obviously, we
monitor?
can able to see when we will see the GitHub. Okay, GitHub has a tags. Okay, tag versions. Or when we'll see the image also, you can ask that whenever I was teaching you the GitHub, Git tags I will show you. Okay, when I was developing the images versions will be available. Okay, so we want to go into the previous version, then change the image version. That's it.
Got it. And the second question is like you have told me that you will cover that Prometheus and Grafana. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
So
Obviously.
as I did R&D in Prometheus and Grafana, Prometheus is all about the extracting the metrics, whatever we done, and Grafana is completely the visualizations like a Power BI and the Tableau. Okay, whatever we done, we can see through the visualizations.
Correct. Yes.
So here in that pipeline, I can't see any Grafana we are integrating to that picture.
See, in the pipeline, we will not integrate that part. Okay.
Okay.
That is a separate part. Means the monitoring environment has to be get separately.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. And Roshan, don't think that you will do everything in one day. Practically not possible. Roshan, you have attended my session in the last batch also. Correct?
Correct.
Right. That's why you are able to speak that much. When you joined with me first time, that time you are not able to speak. Correct?
Correct.
तो रोशन मत डराओ बाकी बच्चों को, फ्रेशर्स को
Yes,
मत
sir.
डराओ, ठीक है? तुम्हारा ऑलरेडी एक्सपीरियंस हो चुका है डबल.
No. See, I came into this interview round where they asking me such questions, so that's why I'm clearing my
रोशन
doubt, right?
वो क्वेश्चन लिखो और मुझे दो, ठीक है? अपन डिस्कस करते हैं, चलेगा? या
Sure.
एवरी वेडनेसडे 8 PM हम लोग सिर्फ इंटरव्यू का डिस्कस करते हैं. ओके?
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
मतलब I feel that there is no sense to discuss the future classes because you have attended my previous batch, right? सही कि नहीं?
Yeah.
Interview related thing every Wednesday 8 PM we will discuss.
Sure.
Make sense? है ना? I hope you are agree, right?
हाँ, completely
अभी हम लोग
agree.
इंटरव्यू रिलेटेड पॉइंट्स नहीं डिस्कस कर रहे. अभी हम लोग आज की क्लास में क्या नहीं समझ में आया या अभी जो हम लोग 3 दिन से नहीं पढ़ा वो क्या समझ में नहीं आया वो डिस्कस करेंगे.
Okay, sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yep. Go ahead. Next question.
Sir, as I am .NET developer. So
You are a .NET developer. Okay, cool, good.
So is it necessary to know the knowledge of the Java and some Python?
See,
Is it
not see.
compulsory?
If you are a .NET developer, you know the complete process, correct?
Yeah.
You know how to build, you know how to compile, you know how to deploy it, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Same thing. You see, .NET is a outdated technology. If you will say I have a 10 years of .NET experience, not a good answer. Okay, you must have to come into the good technology as well. Agree? Right? So just say how the building happen into the Java, how the building happen into the Python. If you will understand that, that much is enough, and that is just a 15-minute thing. You can watch any video in the YouTube and you will get this answer.
Yes, you explained using the Mervent software.
Correct. I will do in front of you guys. Yes, I will do.
Yes. Because we are not using in .NET technologies.
It's okay. It's okay. If you are not using it, I am here to do in front of you guys. Okay.
No.
In the today's session, I just given a high level overview that what all tools are going to be used in the next 2 months. That is the intention. Hardik, you are satisfied with the answer? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just watch 10-minute or 15-minute video how the compilation will happen into the Java, how the compilation happen in Python. That's it. Nothing. You don't have to write the code. Okay.
Sir, please share the link as well as like
Which
if
link?
you.
YouTube video link. I will teach it. I will teach in my class.
Okay.
Okay. You
Okay,
don't
then
have to
okay.
worry. You don't have to go anywhere. Okay. I will teach it. I will show you. Okay. Let me show you the syllabus. Okay. When I will teach the Java. Okay. That day I will teach to you. Okay. Java related. Okay, see, cloning code, see, simple Java code execution build
Sir,
and
please share the link as well as like if you
which link you want? I will say that yes, I on the date 23 I will teach that. I will do it in front of you guys. Okay, you got it, Hemant?
Yes.
Cool. What else, guys? Go ahead with your questions. If all good, can we wind up this session today?
yes.
Okay, and from tomorrow onwards we are going to start the Linux related activities. Okay, means just the theory part is completed, your foundation part is completed. Okay, in the tomorrow class we are going to start the Linux related. Okay, so if you are ready from tomorrow onwards to create a Google Cloud account, I will send one message into the WhatsApp group that be available with your credit card, so that I will help you out for the GCP account creation, and we will learn the GCP as well as the Linux parallelly in the next one, in the next one a week. Cool.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, thanks a lot. Bye bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank
Hi,
you.
Vikas.
Thank you.
Thank you, thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot.
Hello,
Yeah,
Vikas.
yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I have a question. As we discussed, all the tools we are covering in 2.5 months,
Correct,
are we
correct.
going with any code testing tool?
Code testing, if you really want, yes, I can add the Sonar Cube also into that.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Thank you. Yep.
Cool. Thank you. Yep.
Because LMS access is gone for me.
Who is that? Sumit.
Sumit.
Sumit, give me your email ID.
Yeah. Sending you.
I'm 100% sure you have the LMS access.
No, it got expired for batch 38.
When you checked?
Today, just now.
Today. Okay, just give me your email ID. Okay, I will
Okay.
fix it right away.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Because I am getting from the graphics in WhatsApp that please complete the payment and
No,
repeat
Roshan,
it.
nothing. You don't have to do it. You already paid it. Ignore that
Yeah.
message.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.